Letter from China, The Worst Chinese New Year Ever, by Panjie. Day 1, Pudong International Airport, Shanghai, 20th of January 2020. If I had known the Wuhan virus would turn into SARS 2.0, I would have stayed in Singapore for CNY. I love my grandma, but not enough to risk coughing my last in the No. 1 People's Hospital isolation ward. My grandma would concur, if she were not senile. She would slap me senseless if I had knowingly taken such risks, and for CNY of all things. In my defense, the Wuhan virus, now known as the coronavirus, was not even front-page news when I left. Now, 5 days later, Singapore's fake news law seems about as important as the McDonald's prosperity burger. When I landed at Pudong International Airport on the 20th of January, everything had seemed perfectly normal. The immigration officers were barefaced, the thermal scanners idle. None of the passengers travelling home for Chinese New Year had even bothered to wear face masks. In the taxi, my driver talked not of the Wuhan virus, but of the 18 million who had left Shanghai to return home for Chinese New Year. I waited 6 hours for a fare. What bad business. For what it's worth, I regret returning. I repent. Day 2 and 3. Communist Youth League Guest House, Suzhou, 21st, 22nd of January, 2020. In the morning, I read about the one confirmed case in Shanghai. I was worried, but nobody else seemed even slightly concerned. Not my chauffeur, not my uncle, not the party officials who met me in Suzhou. They talked not of the growing crisis in Wuhan, 300 cases, but of economic development in the region, party politics, internal affairs, the higher mathematics of sucking up to Beijing. It was only in the evening, when I felt the first inklings of something serious stirring. I had been invited to dinner with a director in some state-owned construction company vaguely involved in Singapore. The dinner was cancelled. All party officials summoned for emergency meetings. Day 4, French concession, Shanghai, 23rd of January, 2020. I awoke from uneasy dreams to find a very different city outside my window. The big news on WeChat.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?